Welcome everybody. We're going to do a speed run on how to make content like some of your favorite content creators out there, whether it's through TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. All the above can be used through this tutorial. So I'm going to show you how to use DaVinci Resolve, which is a free editing software, which I highly recommend to all new content creators. And this is going to be a speed run on how to do it. So first and foremost, you want to download DaVinci Resolve. But without DaVinci Resolve, you can't do any of this. So you go to Google. First thing you do is just type it in, DaVinci Resolve. It's very simple. It's that easy. Just download. Just look it up on Google. Go scroll down to the Black Magic Design website. Click it. Scroll down the first page. Free download right here. This is where I downloaded mine from, and this is where you can get yours from as well. So once you actually have DaVinci Resolve, you will open it. It'll look something very similar to this. Maybe not exact, but this is what I get when I open it. And you will go to File and go to Project Settings. And so this is for everyone that wants to use TikTok and all the phone apps for your videos. This is what makes it fill the screen perfectly so you can see the whole video vertically like this. So you just swap it basically. So usually videos are 1920 times 1080 HD. You would swap it, make this 1080. Make this 920. And you save. Next, you will be grabbing your content. My personal preference is terrible Apex gameplay. Don't know about you, but I just love it. So you grab it, change, and now your content's on DaVinci. So with that being done, now you just grab and drag and drop your content. I will drop it 4 times for this video because I am going to include my camera and I'm going to include my health when I'm playing. This is good for any shooters that you're playing. If you include your health on your shooters, then and you want to add it in your video, this is what you want to do. If not, you can just erase one of these tabs. But when you first open it, DaVinci will have an auto setting, which is basically the link selection that's on. So when you drag and drop it, anytime you click one, it'll be linked like this. So you want to take that off. You don't like that. At least I don't like that. So I will click it. I'll find the link button, click it. So now it's off. So now I can select all these ones individually. First thing you're going to do is delete all the extra sound because you don't need multiple sounds because this will just make the sound quality sound like an echo, basically. So you'll go to the very first one you clicked at the very bottom, because everything else should be over it. So the very bottom one, click it. You make this zoomed into 3.5. This is all personal preference. It doesn't have to be this way, but this is what I usually do. So 3.5. You go to the Open FX down here in the toolbox, the effects, and you go to Gaussian Blur. Drag and drop that on the bottom one as well. So that's the zoom is 3.5. You go up here to Effects. Make this 0.6. You can mess around with it, but this is what worked for me, so I keep it at 0.6. You go to the second clip above it. Second clip is very simple. I usually like to have it at 2.25. That usually works for me. You could make it a little higher if you want. You guys just mess with it, see what you like. See what includes the most gameplay, but still looks good to you. So for me, 2.5 has worked, so I just stay 2.25. Sorry, I'm losing it. 2.25 is what usually works for me, so I keep it that way. Then you go to the third section here, and this is where my webcam comes in. So to get your webcam to be hovering at the top of your screen right here, that's like the sweet spot for most people. That's where I keep mine at. So to do that, you click on the clip and you go down to the Fusion tab. Once you're here, you want to click on this square. They call it a rectangle, but it's a square. Click it. Okay, it's a rectangle. Click it, drag it over your camera, and you want to get it as rectangular as possible. Gotta keep. There's no perfect numbering for this. You just keep messing with it until it kind of works. And it's okay. This should be good. This should be good. All right, that's good. Now your height, you just basically want to fit your entire camera in there. That's the goal. That's the goal. Okay, I think it's good. And then once you got that, you just go straight back to edit. You don't have to click anything. Just go back to edit. And you go immediately, you put the little pull down here where it says transform. Click that. Click on crop, because now you're going to crop your actual camera so it's easier to access and move. Once you think you got it cropped pretty well, you go back to transform first. This is the key. Go back to transform first. When you switch it, when it's still on crop, it can mess up. Go back to transform. Go to your zoom. And my web camera, I usually have it around like 2.5, but this one is really, it's up to you. Just keep moving around until you get something that looks good to you. As you can see, I didn't crop it well, so I can go back to crop, and I can get this little extra stuff out the way. Okay, I think now we're good. I think the crop's good now. All right, and the crop 2.5, I just leave it up here at the top somewhere. I move it around a bit if I don't like where it's at, but right here seems pretty good. I keep clicking stuff. Okay, leave it at the top. Leave it alone. Once you get up there, you're good. So now we're going to add the actual health bar. So the health bar is the very last one I messed with, the fourth and final one. Go to the health bar, same thing. You click the top one, the fourth one, and you go straight down to fusion again. You click the rectangle once again, and you drag it over to the health bar. Just hover it over your gamer tag. Same thing as a camera. You're trying to fit it perfectly so where there's as little background as possible, which I know is hard, but it's never going to be perfect, honestly. So just try to get it as good as you can. Squinting like shit. Alright, that's good. That's actually pretty good. And once you have it that way, you do the same thing. You go straight back to the edit tab, and you go immediately to crop. And now you're trying to crop the health bar. So remember, it's not always going to be perfect. But the good thing is you can always edit it with the crop. So it's never, at this point, you just want to get it as close as possible. All right, that looks pretty good. I switch from crop back to transform, and I make it 4. This is usually a good size. Go to 4. Maybe 5. That kind of big, but should be alright. Alright. And then this is good. This is it. This is done. So now you just want to watch it one time and see if you like it. If you need to make any edits, you can. I like to watch it one time and see what I would like to change. Hit his ass. I'm dead. Owie! Come down here, rest me. Alright, so immediately I see that I want to take off this last part where I'm just telling someone to res me. Alright. So we can end it off right there. So how to edit once you have them all selected, you can just use the left click on your mouse. Click it and drag all the way to the top to get everything selected. Then you grab the end of it, not when it's here when it has 2 sides. You want to be one-sided, pointing to the side that you're cropping it to. So this is pointing to the left, because I want to drag it to the left. Right here, let go, and we're good. So now it should be perfect. Owie! Alright. So usually now we go to save project. Just say owie. Save that. And now we're going to export it. So the way you want to export, this is what I usually like to export it as. Go to deliver. Deliver's a little rocket ship tab at the bottom. Click on deliver, and then you just go to file name. I usually like to name mine exactly what I have it saved as. You can name it as whatever you like. There's no good answer for that. Then I just save it in my desktop because that's where I save everything. It's easy to access. And the most important part of this is the format. So I leave the export video thing checked off because this is everything that I need. It's fine how it is. Format, you switch it from QuickTime to MP4 because MP4 will make it so it can fit. It actually gets uploaded as a TikTok vertical video that works for TikTok, YouTube Shorts, everything on your phone. So we go to MP4, then you just go to add to render queue, and then render all. And now we just wait as your new content gets created, and you should be good to go. And we are done. Okay. So that was pretty quick, rendered. Now we can just close it and open it to make sure it works. So this is how it will look on phones. It'll upload perfectly. Hit his ass, I'm dead. Owie! Alright, looks good. So that is your quick tutorial on how to use DaVinci Resolve like a pro. And if you made it to the end of the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This helps the algorithm. It helps me grow on YouTube. And also remember to go to my other links in the comments below. My Twitch, my TikTok, all the above. I stream Monday through Friday. That's it. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you on the next video.